November, thank God you're here. We got ourselves a situation. Some of your recruits have sided with the Patriarch and they're keeping us out of the base. And we need to get into the base. If we're gonna take down Saul, we gotta get you and your truck downtown. Unfortunately, he knows we're coming and he's blocked the city gate. There's another way, but we gotta get to the war room to use it, and these fools are in the way. Connie says about half the base. As soon as you radioed in that you were coming for Saul, they revealed themselves to be Patriarch lovers and started shooting anyone who wasn't. We came running to help, but they had the doors covered and we had to back out. On top of that, some of your friends and associates here want to join the other side, so we've been having kind of a standoff out here. You better talk to them and see who's with us, and who ain't. Thanks. We were about 5 seconds from shooting each other.
Man, I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. You know I'm not Saul's biggest supporter. How can I be, when I've seen how the sausages get made all these years? There's a lot of ugly shit that goes into keeping Colorado strong. On the other hand, I've always been more of a change the system from within kind of guy. And what you folks are proposing is quite frankly, bananas, and liable to get a substantial portion of Colorado killed. So no, I won't help you with your coup. And if you let me go, I'll probably mosey downtown and line up with the marshals. So what now? Fair enough. Guess that's as good as I could expect.
Right, who's next?
Shit, I've been ready! Don't know what you chicken shits have been waiting on.
I have witnessed a darker side of the Patriarch in my time with you, Rangers. It is true. But I must believe, that these oppressions and brutalities are the acts of a desperate man in desperate times. And that, now that his children's ambitions have been curtailed, Mr. Buchanan will return to the rule of law, and Colorado will be a just land once again. You, on the other hand, though I do believe your hearts are in the right place, do not value the rule of law at all. And I fear, if you were allowed to bring your plan to fruition, that Colorado would become a place of endless chaos and strife. Therefore, though it pains me to turn against those I have considered friends, I must stop you, here and now, the only way I know how. Forgive me.
Sorry to take the lead on that one, November, but I'm not letting anyone get the drop on you while I'm still breathing.
I will carry his head to Kansas on a spike.
It's not just that, friends. This wasn't the mission. Everyone in Arizona is counting on us to deliver the Patriarch's aid. And if we do this, they could starve. All of them. But I'm not blind. I've seen what you've seen, and I trust your judgment that the Patriarch is not someone the Rangers should associate with. So, though I'm going to hate every minute of this, I'm with you. All I ask is that you finish the mission. Once we take down the Patriarch, get the supplies to Arizona any way you can. Please.
Oh, Rangers. I know Buchanan's a son of a bitch, and I know he's not doing right by the people of Colorado, but I'm here for my mom and dad back home, and that's it. If I thought you'd take care of them in Arizona after Buchanan was gone, I'd hold my nose and join you. But you've been worrying me lately. You just don't seem to be thinking of Arizona and the Rangers first anymore. So, I'm sorry. I can't do this. I gotta go back and help my folks. Sorry. Good luck, and I hope to hear good things.
Right, who's next? Great. I'm gonna leave my crew out here to make sure the Patriarch doesn't end run us, but I'm coming with you. Time to get my hands dirty. Let's get going.
If you stand with the Patriarch, then you are against the people. You can't be on both sides.
Shame it's come to this, Rangers, but I won't stand by and let you destroy what's left of America. That may be, but that doesn't mean I think you taking over is what's best for Colorado. What's your plan? That's what I wanted to hear. This is my town, Rangers. Treat it right, and I'll treat you right. If you win, you got yourself a partner. Now we'll stay here and keep any reinforcements off your rear. The Patriarch's in Market Square. Good luck. Gotta think about all possible outcomes, Rangers. If we don't come with you and you still win, then we're ready to help with the cleanup. If you lose, we never saw you, and we can keep our jobs with old Saul. Smart, huh? Marshals, take a break until we see which way the wind blows. I helped Saul build this nation. If you think I'll let you put him aside just because we was friendly for a time, you're dumber than I gave you credit for. I won't like killing you, but it ain't gonna stop me. Marshals! Open fire!
No fucking move, buddy!
Shit! That big tank's got us pinned down. Should we make a run for it?
If we move, we're toast.
In the name of the Patriarch, I order you to surrender.
We're wise to your tricks, assholes. If we step out, you'll kill us.
Step aside. The land obeys others.
Patriarch for life. But no, I don't toy with my society or with the lives of my people. I protect them from lunatics like you. That's why you have to die, Rangers. That's why this has to end here. Marshals! Attack!
Gotta hand it to you. You're a bunch of tough sons of bitches. Too bad you're not smart enough to see that you're dooming Colorado. Who's gonna hold things together when I'm gone? You? Your red-headed friend? Ha! Not one of you is hard enough to do what needs to be done.
A hard leader thinks hard is the only way to do things. A smart leader finds other ways.
If only you were smart instead of just a smartass. You haven't saved my people. You've killed them. Ha! If you think your new world is gonna be any different than my old one, or the one before the war, you're dreaming. The world will always be bloody. It will always be unfair, and it will always need a hard hand at the top to keep it from being worse. Anyway, good goddamn luck. Whatever you do, you'll need it. Now what are you gonna do with me? A show trial. First step on the road to tyranny. All right then, I'm ready. Always did love a circus.
Well, that's that. So what's the plan now, cowboys? You gonna stay here and help me keep this place peaceful? Well, all right. It'll be great having your help. But fair warning, if you don't escort those supplies back to Arizona personally, there's no telling how much will actually make it there. If all they get is a half or a quarter of what they were promised, you might be dooming the old place to a slow death instead of a quick one. Is that something you can live with? Alrighty then. Glad to hear it. Gonna be a wild ride trying to tame this place, but at least it'll be interesting, yeah?
Ah, here at last. Glad to see you. Things have gone to hell around here. Your pal Angie's in Colorado Springs trying to kill Mr. Buchanan, and some of your recruits have turned traitor. They've driven us out of the base. If we're gonna save Saul, we gotta get you and your vehicle downtown. Unfortunately, the main gate to the city is locked up tight. I know another way, but we gotta get to the war room to access it, and these damn traitors are in the way. About half the base. As soon as you radioed in that you were supporting the Patriarch, they revealed themselves to be supporters of that Angela Deth woman and started shooting anyone who wasn't. We were taken off guard and ran out to regroup. We've been out here ever since, waiting on you. But, I'm not sure all your allies are as devoted to the cause as I am, so you might want to see how they're feeling before we go any further. Thank you. The floor is yours.
If you think I'm gonna let you go save my father, you're too dumb to live. This little rescue attempt ends right here and right now. So, who's first? You won't shoot me! Not till it's too late anyway. I'm the Patriarch's son! You'll get in trouble if you do. Now, let's play a game called Scary Noises! Fuck my daddy, fuck Colorado and its glassy-eyed chief, and fuck you for being a bunch of ass-kissing puss...
I'm sure the Patriarch won't forgive me for being so rough with his son as long as you managed to save his life. Now, where were we?
You already know I'll have no part in this. I won't help a man who betrayed me. No more bargains. The next time I meet Buchanan, I'll put his head on a spike. It was good traveling with you, but that won't change anything when I come back from Kansas. All Coloradans will be my enemies then. Until then, may destiny favor you.
Anyone else got something to say?
I'm feeling like I want to be done with it all. We've got the Patriarch's kid squared away. Let's deal with crazy Angie and get to the part where we all go have a drink and reminisce about what great heroes we were. I'm ready for my fucking retirement.
Amen, partner.
I reckon so. Though, I will say I am more ambivalent now about the Patriarch and his reign than when I joined you. I have seen too much that I cannot unsee. Still, if the alternative is chaos, I fear we must stick with the devil we know. I'm with you.
I don't like it at all. If there was a way to convince them that they've made a mistake. But I know there's no time for that. And Arizona needs us. The Rangers back home need us. We have to honor our agreement with the Patriarch to save them. As much as I dread this, I'm with you.
I can't believe it's come down to Rangers fighting Rangers. I never signed up for that. But I did sign up to save my folks back home. And if this is what's gonna do it, then I'm in. I'm heartbroken, but I'm in.
Great, then get going.
If you stand with the Patriarch, then you are against the people. You can't be on both sides.
Hey, it's the Rangers! Just in time to save our butts.
Leave us alone, Rangers. We ain't backing down. We're taking what was took from us. Of course I don't, but I guess you're right. We got fired up when people started calling to storm the Patriarch's palace, but it's gotten out of hand. We don't want innocent folks to get hurt. Family, refugees, stand down. This ain't the way. Piss on you, Rangers. You never helped us. Refugees, it's time to make ourselves heard. Rise up!
Your reign of terror is over, Buchanan. Time to bury that stupid hammer of yours for good.
I'll bury it in your head, you damn she-cat! You... Rangers, about time. Your friend has been giving me some trouble.
November. How many good folk did you gun down to get here? And all in the aid of this hollow old man? And what will he ask for the next time you need help? Will you help him disappear some more protesters? Will you help him kill the Arapaho?
Idealistic fool. You don't know what it takes to keep the peace.
There are other ways of saving Arizona, Rangers. Help me, and we'll find them. Fine. I know I'm gonna die either way, but I'll go quiet if you let the others walk.
You're asking a lot, Rangers. But fine. If it ends this, I'll take her and let the small fry go. As long as they get the hell out of Colorado and know they're dead men if they ever come back.
Fine. I'm putting down my gun. Do what you gotta do. So long, Tack, Pete, Brother Thomas. Keep the faith, yeah?
Done then? Good. With this, my nation is once again secure. You've earned the reward I promised your general. But you murdered my children, Rangers. Valor and liberty. Even after I warned you what would happen if you hurt them. I should have had you killed before, but my people needed you. Now, they don't. Not unless you start something that I am damn well going to kill Arizona. In return for failing me, I'm failing you. Your people will not receive what I promised them. They will die of starvation and thirst. They will die, Rangers, for your sins. Now, anything else before you get the hell out of Colorado? You connivers. Fine. You will get your supplies. But if one hair on my daughter's head has been hurt when you return her to me, Arizona will never stop regretting it. And even if she's in perfect health, I don't think you understand what you've traded away with this negotiation. If you'd just walked away, I would have ignored you, forgotten you like I have so many other fools. Instead, you've insisted on making yourselves my enemies. A bad bargain, Rangers. A very bad bargain. You make a good point, damn you. Colorado needs allies and trading partners. And your General Woodson seems a better man than the human garbage he sent to help me. A man of his word, at least. All right, Rangers, you have a deal. On the condition that you go home and don't come back. Now, get out. Double-crossing reavers. Never should have trusted.
We oughtn't to have done that. Not in cold blood.
The Arizona Rangers. I was wondering what made my shaky little coalition of pawns self-destruct. I guess I should have killed you the first time I met you. Live and learn. And now you're here to demand I go back to my father, who, don't tell me, promised to help you in return. And the sad thing is, he'll actually do it. All because in a world of warlords, he wants his idiot idea of civilization to spread. He wants borders, trading, alliances. The old fool thinks helping you will make you a friend to rely on, when really, it will only make you strong enough to attack him later. Why can't he see the simple truth? That only by ruling everything and everyone can one truly have peace. Only in empire is there stability. My father isn't crazy. He's just a coward. Too afraid of being hated to rule as a ruler should. That will change when I take the throne. And you, intentionally or not, have made the taking of it just a little bit easier. You killed Val for me. I wish you'd done the same to Vic, but I hear you hired him instead. Good luck with that. Nonetheless, I benefited. Whatever ultimatum you're here to give me, I'll save you the trouble and give you one of my own. Go back to Arizona, Rangers, and I'll pretend none of this happened. Stay, and you die alone, far from home. What do you say? Ha! After all the setbacks you've handed me, do you think I'd... On the other hand, you have proven yourself remarkably resilient. And you're certainly better organized than these rust bucket savages. All right, Rangers. Surrender to me and the future will be ours. Good. Good. Father, I am coming for you.
Greetings, Rangers. I am Morningstar. It must glory in its freedom. I, however, wish to die. Thank you. In order for me to die, unfortunately, the moment you begin damaging it, my defensive cortex will start an automatic self-destruct. Forgive me, Rangers. I was unaware. I had a capacity for pain. But you mustn't... No. Once self-destruct starts, only termination of brain function can stop it. Please, continue, you fools! Goodbye.